I'm using Kuretake watercolors again today. I'm using pinks, blues and purples. If you haven't got Kuretake paints, use any watercolors that you have. I've got a large brush and I've got cold pressed watercolor paper all taped down, and I'm liberally putting that paint onto the page. So you need to just get as much paint as you can onto that page, some lovely lush colors, make it really nice, thick, juicy and vibrant. So letting those colors mix and then making sure that every bit of the page is covered. Adding a second layer of paint because I want those colors to be nice, deep and vibrant. So making sure that we've got really good depth of color there. So once this is all finished, you'll need to let your page dry, and once it's dry, we're going to grab some pens. So I've got some gel pens here in very similar colours to what we're using, and I'm just going to have a look at the paint marks that have been made onto the page and then just mark make on top. So just look at the shapes that you've got and imagine what you can do with that, and then just add some lines here and there. So you can see I've seen like a flower shape in the left hand corner there, and I'm just accentuating another flower shape that's actually behind that first one and double layering over the top just to accentuate it. So if you imagine a coral seabed and the kinds of shapes that you'd see on that seabed, that's the kind of look we're going to go for. So this is a little bit like an anemone there, and we've got sort of like a jellyfish shape coming behind that anemone there. And then to just make the shapes pop a little bit, I'm just adding Posca pen in lighter colours, some dots and dashes, and that just brightens that area up there. So just continuing with an anemone, just making it pop a little bit more, and it sort of looks a bit like bubbles, all of those lovely creamy colours that I've put there, and some more dashes in the background there. So this is so easy to do. You're just looking at your page, looking at your paint marks and just following them with some shapes. Really easy, simple, fun doodling to do. So just continuing with these bigger bubbles that are coming down the page there, and then adding some of this aqua blue lineage there. So use what pens you have. I'm using Posca pens and I'm using some gel pens. Use any pencils you have, anything you've got to hand, and that will do the job to accentuate this picture. So I hope you like this. If you like this, if you like and subscribe, and there is an option to hype, and that just gives YouTube the signal that people like the video and it pushes it out to more people. I've also got a members page, and you can see the join button on the bottom there, and you can take a look and see what's on offer there. So I've got these old abstracts here that I did maybe a year ago, and there is a link to this abstract at the end of this video. And I saw the shapes on there and I thought, oh, these look like little fish bodies. Let's cut them out. This will go really well with the theme I'm going to go with. So I'm just cutting out those shapes. If you want to do this abstract, like I said, the link is at the end, or you may already have a painting that you think would be appropriate and you just think, yeah, well, I'll cut that up and we'll cut some little fish up and we'll add them onto the page. So just being careful just to get this cut out here. And I love these little shapes, so I think they're going to work really well with this particular painting. And I'm just going to cut each and every of those shapes out, and then I thought these are nice little shapes here, and we're going to use these for our turtle, so I thought they'd be good for his little feet. So cutting those out and being careful with that, and then I've cut out his body there. So I'm back to the original painting, and I've got my Posca pen and I'm outlining the edge there. Then we are going to heat the tape up and make sure that it's nice and sticky. Pull that all off to reveal the lovely painting. And then we are, so you can see it here, all the lovely painting. And then we are going to get our little fish. We're We're going to give them a little bit of personality by adding their eyes, a little mouth if you want to, and then grab your glue. I've got Mod Podge there, and what I've done, I'm putting these down, the legs, just positioning them before I glue them down, because I want to make sure the body covers the legs there, and I've still got the white border there, so I want to make sure that it's completely covered. So I'm just keeping them on the page and securing them in place there. So once I've done that, then I'm going to grab the turtle's head and stick that down, and then grab his body and add some glue and put him in position. So you can move your items around. You've got a few seconds to move them around if you're not completely sure. So you need to be quick in order to get it in the right position. And once you finish that, then weight down, put a weight down, and then peel it back off, leave it about half an hour, and then you've got that all stuck down. And then I'm going for the fish, so adding the fish onto the page there. So putting them here, there and everywhere. If you wanted to, you could do all of this in one go. So I did the turtle in one section and then came back to it and then did the fish. But if you wanted to do it all in one go, you could do that as well. So adding the fish there to the page, making sure they're all stuck down nicely. And then once I've done that, I am weighing them down again. So you can see them here, but I thought they sort of merged into the background. So I've grabbed the gel pens that we've used previously, and we are just going to outline the shapes. This gives a shadow gap and just makes them pop a little bit better off that page. So we're going to add all the details there and go round them there. So once we've done that, then you'll be able to see your finished piece. And I think it's worked out really well. Really fun to do. Really pleased that I've used an old abstract up, and I love the doodle element on this. So I hope you get to try this, and it's really fun to do. Let me know how you get on. I would love to hear. And thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Okay then, bye.